men want everything but the actual fucking relationship. I'm so tired of that shit.
Exactly.
I'll just be like, so you want me to cook for you?
You want me to clean for you?
You want to come wash your clothes, but you not trying to have me be a woman? Like,
how do you feel about if a guy asks,
what? That's crazy.
If a guy asks you something, if a guy asks you to do something, and you're like, oh, where my ring at? And you ask a guy to do something, and he's like, well, how you think the ring gonna come?
You know I'm non-traditional. So I don't feel like I have to cook for you. For what? Cook for your damn self. You got feet, right?
So you don't feel like you...
And you know my mom can't stand when I used to date Kenny. My mom can't stand when I didn't fix his plate. He got legs and feet. Get your ass up and fix your own plate. That's so bad, but I don't care. I think it's because it's too traditional for me. I don't like being submissive. I don't like feeling like I'm just like gotta cater to you. Like, it's so bad,
and I love to be submissive.
It's just like, it's too cliche. It's just, let's just start our own traditions. Like, but I've had guys tell me like that's toxic because I won't make you a plate.
What kind of man are you looking for, boo?
I don't think he exists, but if he does, he is definitely more submissive. And
he's more submissive than you?
No, like he submits to me. Like, he's submissive to me. Yeah, like I just want like someone who's calm and chill, who plays the background. You know what I'm saying? Like, not really opinionated, like don't have a bunch of like always like stuff to say and always trying to like tell you what you should do or where, you know what I'm saying? Like how you should move. Like, just sit back. What did Chris Rock say? Play the tambourine. So yeah, like that. But successful, obviously. I'm gonna maintain that one. Girl, I'm gonna have to maintain that one. Yeah.
Yeah, you said he gotta make a certain amount of money, right?
Mm-hmm.
How much he has to make?
6 figures, at least.
At least 6 figures.
Mm-hmm.
And you date women too?
Yes.
Will you get married again?
Yeah.
Attributes. Okay, you have 2 children. You're currently married, getting a divorce.
Mm-hmm.
When do you think your divorce is gonna be over?
Honestly, Kendra, I don't even know. Every single time it's like you think that you come to an agreement on stuff and then, you know, then it's like, oh no. And it's just, I think he's not ready right now.
Your husband?
Yeah. And you know what? And I feel like we're friends. We are friends. Like, we're really good friends. Really good friends. Like, he is a person who I can, like, depend on.
Having sex?
No, we are not.
Okay.
Yeah. No. But we can still sleep in the same bed. Like, sometimes I'll go over and we can literally sleep in the same bed. No sex, no nothing. Like, we're just friends, like genuine friends. And we're better that way. When we were together, it was not that. Like,
I've been divorced before. You know, my first marriage, we made all of the mistakes. Unfortunately, he passed away.
So why did you guys get a divorce?
Because I really wanted something different. It's very unfortunate because he was the most loving, kind person. I had all the love and support that I could have ever wanted. But I think I went through a period wanting money. Like, I wanted to be with someone and be at a different level. And I saw him work all of the time. It's one thing to like work and work and work from like 4 a.m. to 10 p.m. at night, day in, day out, and still have no resources. And for me to work, do the same, and just want a different life.
So, long story short, you wanted a different life and lifestyle than he was able to provide. And so you said, you know what, this, I'm out of here. I need more money.
I was selfish and took advantage of a real unfortunate situation, which was he loved me and David unconditionally, completely unconditionally. And when you love someone like that, you really accept their flaws and you accept less than what you should. So really, I should have been a better wife. Every time we saw each other, like, you knew that was your soulmate, right?
Wow, I mean, so he was your soulmate.
It's hard because I knew how he still felt about me.
He just loved you.
He really did.
And you broke his heart. Oh, don't cry, Tiff.
They want everything, but they don't want to do anything for it, okay? Outside of laying on their back and shit, you know, if they have to. And if they can scam you out of that, they'll do that too and shit. So, you know, I'm just saying that, you know, maybe none of these kings should be out here getting married, okay? I don't think anyone should be getting married in the Western world and shit, okay? Until some serious legislation happen, and we know that's not gonna happen and shit unless something really drastic happens in the country to change the way the pendulum swings there, okay? That's gonna change, man. Like every last one of these examples made me throw up in my mouth a little and shit, okay? So each and every one of them were not qualified to be in any kind of fucking relationship, and you know, they should be intense subjects of study, you know, in psychiatry, okay? They need to be studied and shit instead of being in a relationship with other people and shit. They're detrimental to human life, all right? I included a wide plethora of, examples and shit. I could have put some more extreme ones in there, but I don't think it's necessary and shit, you know? Yeah, you know, I always say that the copy of a copy of a copy is unrecognizable from the original and shit. You know, they hang all this shit on the banner of feminism and shit, but I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. It sounds like children talking and shit, and, you know, if I have to press the case, that each and every one of them makes the case for my own particular brand of, misogynist anarchy and shit, okay? I believe that you should walk away from that metaphorical table because there's nothing there for you on it and shit. Everything, when you go there, the only thing on the table is their demands. They infantilized demands for tangibles and your time and, you know, your spirit and shit and your soul. Okay? Why would you go to the table? Okay? You know, on some other platforms and shit, you know, they always want to haggle with these women and try to, you know, negotiate and reason with them and shit. There is no fucking reason and shit. Okay? There is no fucking reason. You know, the women in the ethnic black community are, well, you know, by and large, are lost cause and shit. You know, I don't think there's no turning nothing around and shit. And I feel bad for young people going into the future and shit. What are they going to have to deal with? You know, besides the everyday dangers and the outside pushback from the minority majority who controls most of the wealth and, you know, everything else and shit. You know, we don't have a common cause. We don't pair bond and shit. And it's just getting worse. Everything has become a turnkey business, even their panties and shit. You know, and they put way too much of a high cost on that, okay? I don't think I want to hear any woman making any kind of pre-marriage demands to me if she's not a virgin and shit. I know how that sounds. But, you know, men get very little out of the deal, if nothing. And the very little you get, that's for like men that make an exorbitant amount of money and shit. If you're just a regular Joe, you're signing up for emotional abuse and terrorism and shit, okay? Their narcissism and gaslighting and shit is par for the course in the community, and they don't want to talk about it. And they want to maintain that code of silence and shit amongst themselves and let that radiate out over the simps that they raise and the white knights and the goofies, you know, that support their nonsense. You have to be unapologetically masculine. How many times I have to fucking say this, and how many more times will I have to tell you kings out there that this is an eventuality? It's unavoidable. It's unavoidable. There's no reason for you to be sitting up, you know, looking out the window of your home, you know, praying for death and shit. And, you know, that question in your mind, that one undeniable question, especially after looking at these clips, is, oh, why did I get married?
The Black Patriarchy. A non-existent group of fictional black male power brokers not discredited, erroneously jailed or outright killed by the minority majority who look the other way as they work tirelessly to shame, oppress, and outright take out the altruistic black female populace of the honorable democratic United States of America. 3K's inset bitches. These evil wealthy members of the black patriarchy are the sole reason for all the ills of the black community, walking, talking, holding down jobs, and doing everything up to and including giving their very lives in service to their baby mamas and baby's motherfucking kids. Their motto that strikes fear into the hearts of black women everywhere: bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.